I built a $1 million supplement brand in the last 10 months on TikTok Shop with $0 in ad spend. Here's exactly what I did and where we are today. December, 58,000, which is a 26% increase from the previous month. And then last month, January, 61,500, a 4.8% increase. And today, let's break this down. A couple days ago, it was 2,600 on Shopify. Yesterday, 3,200. Yesterday on Amazon, 3,000. Actually, we hit $6,500 in sales just yesterday. So we'll smash this month's target of 100,000 in sales and probably do $150,000 to $200,000 just this month. So let me back this up and actually walk you through how I got here, because this brand has been in development for quite some time. A year ago, I had an idea for a product, and thankfully I have the most gangster connection for US manufacturing. So within 2 months, we were up, running, and selling it. And that was with me kind of having it as a side project. Now, I launched just one product on TikTok Shop only to kind of prove the concept, see if there was any interest. And it started really slow. You know, people were a little cautious. There's no reviews, and it's something you put in your body. But slowly over time, we had a good deal, it was a good product, people slowly started to buy it. Now, what people don't realize with this is not drop shipping, right? This is not for somebody who has $1,000 and wants to just, sling some random crap from China. I had ordered 1,000 units of inventory just to start. So I was out about 10 grand just to get the ball rolling. So I needed to sell those units. I'm going to show you all the financials in this brand, but here's what month 1 through 5 looked like. We were only on TikTok Shop. First month, $1,400 in sales. Second was $2,400, then $7,900. $8,900. I'm like, okay, this is working. And then $25,000 in sales with $0 on ads in month 5 on TikTok. At that point, I was like, okay, I've already seen, month over month growth. This is working. In my head, this is exploding. And I'm like, let's branch out. But as the business continued to grow, I needed to front more inventory, and same thing with Amazon. And so I ended up putting some more money into it. I let the business pay for everything except for inventory, right? So any money that I was putting into the brand was just for products, which in my mind was pretty secure because every month we were growing. And we can actually take a look over the lifetime of TikTok Shop, and you can see this whole beginning stage where it started really slow and steady, choppy graph. And then around here, when we're starting to hit 1,000 to 2,000 some days, that's where we hit 25,000 in the month. And as you can see, it's actually slowed down a little bit, but around this point, I started to branch out. We actually opened up the Amazon account, and at first it was FBM, fulfilled by merchant, which means me, literally me right here at my house. I was the one shipping out every single order for Amazon, for TikTok Shop, and eventually for Shopify. Now, I'd done tens of millions in ecom sales before, but most of that was drop shipping. I'd never fulfilled a product myself, right? Somebody else always packaged it. But take a look at the Amazon, right? The first month, like July and then August, it was very small, $1,000, $2,000, and slowly getting it going. But not until January did we actually launch any ads on here. So all of this was organic. So a lot of people talk about Amazon being the worst margin platform. Even after their crazy high fees and our product cost, we were still netting over 50% and still are every single month on Amazon. But you can see the nice growth trend there. And we'll probably do 60,000 this month, at least just here on Amazon. Like look at this, we're hitting 2,000 to 3,000 most days, which is super cool. Now, you want to know what's really cool about Amazon? You go over here into explore programs, increase conversion. There's a little thing called subscribe and save. You ever see that? You get a discount if you buy it monthly. Well, that's what I'm trying to do with this brand, is actually get subscriptions, because this is where a supplement brand becomes freaking amazing. So check this out. We have 2 variants, like 2 flavors of our product. One of them has 71 people on a monthly subscription. The other has 55. So about 125 people or so just through Amazon on a subscription. Now, obviously, I've been running this brand on 3 different platforms, and Shopify is no exception. It's also doing really well. Our cart value is super good, $45 to $50 every single day. And we can back this up. Just the last 7 days here was $11,000. And you can see this growth, last 30 days. I'm just trying to be transparent with you here, 23,000. We'd always been doing like 12 to 14,000 a month, but look at this spike. Like, we're on a tear right now, and that's not going to stop. But the cool thing over here is if I jump into our apps, into Seal Subscription, which is just the app that we use for subscriptions, you can see everybody who's taking a subscription. Okay. And if I go down here, right now we have 116 people on Shopify on a subscription. Now, to materialize that in your head, this is what that's worth. That's worth about $3,500 a month. Of that, the product cost is very little, right? Supplements are high margin, especially as we continue to grow. That margin's only going to get better. So between both platforms, we now have about 8,000, maybe a little more every month in subscriptions. Last month, we did 61,000. So 13% of the revenue is created through subscriptions, actually a little bit more. That's amazing. Now, I've talked about this before, so you can watch my other videos, but the way that we actually started on Shopify was using small influencers. We weren't running Facebook ads, no Google ads, nothing fancy. Right here, this first spike in sales went from 0 to doing 800 in a day. That was from having a YouTuber promote. Then nothing for 2 weeks. And then that same guy posted another video. So he spent $650 in the first month on ads through marketing on YouTube and did $8,300 in sales. That also had some bleed over effect to Amazon, which helped our sales there. So it's making like a 20x return on every dollar we spent with these YouTube influencers, and just kept rinse and repeating that with small influencers on YouTube and Instagram for quite a while. Like that's what we did for multiple months here, and didn't start running any ads on Facebook until late January. So that's why I was like really consistent, 10 to 15K a month. Nothing too crazy, but really high margin. And I want to point something out. 100% of our sales has been from one product with two flavors. We just dropped in February, our new product. So we should see sales continue to grow, ideally exponentially, because this product is way more general. We had a pretty niche supplement that not a ton of people take. But the reason that I brought up the subscriptions is because, sure, Amazon's cranking, making money. Shopify, TikTok Shop's kind of hovering, doing its thing at like 10K a month. But the subscriptions is where this business gets crazy. Because even if I did nothing, if I stopped growth, which can't happen, we're actually already growing. If we just stayed at 60 grand a month with our current margins, the subscriptions, this business just later this year would easily be worth $1 million. Easily. And so it's one of those things where subscriptions beats anything. And I've built a lot of dropshipping stores. And if you can build a brand with a high margin product that people love, you win. Period. You just take the long road. Like this was a slow growth brand. Now the magic question, what is going on moving forward? Okay. First of all, I want to scale this business, I want to scale the piss out of it. And this will be a very big company. However, I have to scale it slowly. I have to be careful because in a business like this, if you grow too quickly, you can actually break the business. And this is what a lot of people don't understand. We have US manufacturing 20 minutes down the road from me in Arizona, the best manufacturing in the US, but there's lead times, there's manufacturing times, right? There's inventory. And so you can actually only grow at so much of a pace. We have a lot of molding trays. We just bought a bunch more of that. There's so many items that go into it. And so if we went from, 10,000 a month to $1 million a month the next month, there would be a huge problem. And customer service and the customer experience is the number one priority for me in this brand. And we're doing that for a reason, right? Because first of all, we care, we want the brand to be around, and we value the customers. But you can't grow too fast. So I have to kind of dial it back a little bit. But this will be a super fun brand to have in the portfolio. And honestly, I'm just in love with this business model. So I'll keep you guys updated with the growth. Again, this month should end in the high ones, maybe $200,000 in sales, and we'll continue growing from there. So super exciting. We are on track to hit all of the targets and then some. And if you are looking to start your own e-commerce brand, don't dropship. If you have the capital and you have kind of the little bit of patience to build something a little longer term, I would highly recommend doing something. We can help you with US manufacturing, getting stuff set up here in the US. I'll put more information in a video down below, but basically if you have over $25,000 in liquid capital and you want help building a US-based supplement brand, I'll get everything set up for you, help you pick a product, do everything, all the label design, all of it, and then help you market it and launch it. And if it doesn't work, I will buy the brand back from you for every penny. If that sounds interesting at all, I will elaborate in the video down below. We're doing something pretty darn crazy in the supplement space. But as you guys have seen, undisputable proof, this stuff works and it's very fun. So hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.